It's a beautiful day. Oh, what is up, J-Lex familia? Alex is looking mighty happy right now.
Alright, here's what we're about to do. We're literally about to transform this garage 360. Literally, we're about to transform the entire garage. We're gonna put down new epoxy floors. It's looking pretty raggedy in here, like, you know, as you can see.
We woke up late as hell and the dump closes at 4 p.m. It is 3:32 right now. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. It's insane. Look at this. Oh snap, I hit my eye. Oh. Why is this even open, sir? I almost poked my eye out. Like, I'm blind. Wait, how did I? That don't even make sense. I swear to you, I just poked my eye out, but I got glasses on. I don't even understand. We got water boxes right here, courtesy de mi suegra.
Look, Hello Fresh, we haven't ate this in like a year.
I just saw one right there. It is crazy, sis. We don't even drink. This is what happens, y'all, when y'all wake up late, but you still want to go ahead and like get things done, but then you're still a YouTuber / vlogger. You see that little red bike right there? That little red bike I stole from my father-in-law because this man goes out to like junk yards and like yard sales.
Junk yards.
Where does he go? Anyways, he buys every and anything. Like, this man can find treasure in trash. Hurt a leg so you don't have to do anything today. A ver, hey, reliving the childhood dreams. Midlife crisis. wait, what is it for him? Quarter life? Dude, my man's about to break a hip. Like, mi amor, you're not at that age anymore where you can actually do this and like you're gonna be okay if you fall. You're gonna end up really hurting yourself, sir.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, you are. Hey! Okay, but hold on. This is exactly why I say it though. One time, my husband was changing the brakes to his RX-8, and he pushed so hard to get the brakes out that he hurt his wrist. That wrist was hurting for like 3 weeks straight.
It's alright, you know, sometimes when you do shit past the limit, you get hurt. It's alright.
No. It's because my baby. My baby still think he like 23 right now. Look at him. Hey, it's 3:40, Alex.
It's 3:40?
It's 3:40.
What are you doing to hell?
Hello, deja el show. I'm just here for moral support.
It'll literally bring up the value of our house.
Oh, sí, no me digas.
Exactly what we paid, if not more.
No me digas. I love that. My man be using that a lot. Dude, I just realized, I don't know if you guys are able to see it on camera, but I just realized that my man had a big ass frijol stuck on his tooth. Stuck on his toothy, and he got so mad because after I stopped recording, I told him because I didn't see it. Says to the dump, dump. But I love yous. Okay, don't say love you back. No. How dare he? I love yous. Oh no. I love yous. Okay. You gotta let the world know that you love me too, say. Ew, I just stepped in like this puddle that looks green / like gray. And it smells like poop. I'm so tired. We're on a time crunch. And my husband, allá, jugando in his little scooter looking thing. Or what is it called, Alex? A scooter?
Skateboard, you lame.
That's why you hit that thing.
Eso no, güey.
¿Por qué no?
No, there's stuff in there.
Who the hell? Sis, tell me if I'm tripping. Look how everything looks. Ow! Look how everything looks. And I'm over here about to put this in the car to throw out. And this is all like stuff. This is all his stuff. He's keeping his packages in the garage. I think I already threw something out, but whatever. Ew, bitch. I don't know how long this stuff has been in there. Ew. Okay, I'm sorry. It took me by surprise because it wasn't smelling like that, but I think when I squished it, like all that bad smell came out. Baby! I can't even see you, baby. Where are you? Baby! Dude, we decided to do this on the worst day. It started pouring. Ah! Why is it feeling like that?
You okay?
No, I hit my head.
Damn.
Dude, it's pouring so hard. Look at that. You can't even see like that tree in the distance.
Bro, what is the odds?
Mi amor, can you see me? Oh my God.
This shit is annoying.
Hurry up because it's about to close. There's a net right there. I almost got scared because I thought it was a spider. And I got like terrified. Are you excited for this, baby?
I am. I'm ready. That's why I'm like hyped. I'm like, let's do this shit now.
How excited are you for this?
I'm probably like a 9.
I'm kind of just going along with it. Ladies, comment down below. You know, if this happens to you also. I mean, I'm not saying that the garage is not something nice to have. But me, myself, and I don't really care for it, I guess.
Yeah.
But I do go along with it because, you know, I feel like it's something that my husband would love. And I'm like, I like to see him happy, right? So I'm like, let's do it, baby. Why not?
But you guys don't know the color yet. You might be surprised.
Woo! I know the color, beach, and I'm super excited for it.
The color is Haley's booty hole.
Okay, I hate you. I hate you because everyone's gonna comment either brown or black. I hate you right now. Is it supposed to sound like that?
No.
What's wrong? Wait, where are you going?
I'm backing it out, but why does it sound like that?
Dude, why does it sound so loud? It smells horrible.
Oh!
What?
The pipe is broken. Right there. You're not supposed to see the inside of that pipe. I don't know. How long have I been driving it like that?
So now what? This is the car that we be driving.
It's literally our daily driver. So, the only thing I could suggest is we get a new pipe and I try to put it on.
Oh! I'm sorry. Maybe, I kid you not. You gonna think that I'm messing around? I think I got hurt. I think I got hurt, mi amor. I'm gonna have to tap someone in. High five.
For what?
High five.
For what?
High five. Tapped in.
Come
I'm
on.
out.
What am I doing? You gotta help.
Spider. I'm just kidding. All I'm saying is, I don't care what's in this box. If a spider crawl on me, I'm dropping it.
Baby, there's $6,000 worth of stuff in here.
Okay, but did you just hear what I said?
Did you hear what I said?
Okay, you're not listening to what I just
$6,000 worth of
said.
stuff in here.
I said if a spider gets on me, I'm dropping it.
No, you're not. You
Okay.
better let that spider crawl up your damn nose.
Nope.
You better chew it out. Get out the way, white lady.
Hurry up, Alex. Stop! Why not? Stop! I can't!
My Adam's apple literally got hit. This shit is expensive.
How expensive is it?
$6,000.
How important is it to you?
Beat her up, Alex.
Like, how much do I gotta explain to you? Baby, it's fiberglass. You can't have no weight on there. Take her off.
Put some respect on his shit. But isn't everything made in China cheap?
Japan.
Oh,
White
Japan.
lady. No, they're different. Why are you not excited? Look, when you ask me to help you in your videos, to help you build a book, I have a bookshelf in mi cuarto. I'll be like this. I'm gonna start playing tennis on your head.
Damn, y'all, I just crashed my baby's car. I'm sorry, baby.
It's alright, like literally, I don't even care.
And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry,
Did you just
baby.
fart?
No.
I heard some farting noise.
Did you hear that?
What do you mean did I hear that? Yeah.
I'm scared.
You're farting too much lately. What do you mean you're scared of your own farts?
Okay, so right now, my man said that he's not tired enough. So he's trying to change the lights.
The problem is she. You stupid!
Let there be light!
Don't look at it.
Oh, snap.
This shit don't work.
Boo!
It don't work.
How many men did it take to change a light bulb?
60 watt, 40 watt.
The math ain't mathin'. Dude, I did not know it was gonna be so difficult to get rid of paint. I've literally called 3 people already and nobody takes paint, like old used paint. How the hell do you guys get rid of paint? Hi, I was wondering if you guys take like old used paint. Okay, thank you. I have no idea what we're going to do. Look at all of these buckets of paints, of primers from the treasury of Alex, his old used musty soccer shoes from back in the day when he thought he was pimping. Tell him how you met all your little friends. All your little friends up in the soccer field.
I ain't gonna lie, I played soccer so good. The soccer chicks,
Man.
soccer thoughts thought I was 5. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I'm done. Soccer thoughts are not allowed up in this fucking video. So see your way out.
Oh my God, that goal you scored was so cool.
Not the goal.
God.
Oh, by the way, if you haven't figured it out yet, I'm gonna be pushing the car by myself, okay? Because my bebé does not want to start up his little princess. Woo! I bet you thought I couldn't do a beach. I bet you thought balloon power.
All right, guys, now that we got all the cars out, Haley is finally gonna be able to sweep this entire thing by herself. But there's gonna be a lot of dust flying. It's a very windy day, so we are gonna have to cover these cars right now. I got a pack right there and another pack for the Supra, and then I have an older one for the Honda.
I'm over here doing karate moves to impress people in front of you, and you're just not showing them.
Let me see. God damn, man. That's my wife. That's who I married. Some karate kicking girl. It's awesome.
Here we are at Home Depot. Okay, sis, but tell me why men be over here like, oh my God, you're gonna buy that piece of makeup for how much? But look how much these tools are. That is $79 for this little tool right here, and this is only the body. You still need these things right here to make it work. And guess which one we need? Of course, the most expensive one, $43.97. Míralo, feliz de la vida. ¡Vámonos!
You ready?
Hi, it's not even moving. Okay, this is not the energy I wanted you to. And this one, sis, is for me because I need a little mask, and it's hot pink. He had told me no. He was like, please don't get on it because you're heavy. And then he was like, get on it because I was sad. Baby, right now, ballpark it. How much do you estimate this is going to be?
500.
Oh, 500. Let's see if he's right. While I'm over here filming, like... 658, sis. And that's total before taxes. Is that it? Bebe has a disgusting look in his face.
This ain't right. I need a discount.
$697, sir. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, my God. You guys, we had all 3 cars covered.
Where did it go?
It's been so windy today. And this is not the first time that something like this happens. We actually had cushions outside and they flew away last year and we never saw them again.
Where did it go?
This one's gone. It's gone. This is somewhere floating somewhere like a mile away from here. It's in a better place now, baby.
No, it is not. The best place is right here.
We found it. We
couldn't see it, but it was right here.
We couldn't see it, but it was on the other one. We gotta be a little quiet because the neighbors just left. But basically, a neighbor came up to us and like we had our garage closed like this. So we had to open it because they're like, hey, like, you know, like, hey. And when we opened it, we're like, what the hell is going on? And the neighbor is like, hey, just letting you know that they're starting to find people religiously.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, he said that. He was like, they're starting to find people. Like, oh, it's because you came late. He was like, they're starting to find people religiously. He's like, but they're giving people a week of free applications that you go and submit it, and like it's free for you to do changes around your house, but that we have to do it or we could get fined. And you know what, y'all? Remember that they were threatening to fine us because of the trees in the back? They're getting to people, but I feel like it's all BS. I feel like the reason why they're wanting to now start finding people religiously is because it's an easy way to get money off of people.
They're getting greedy around here.
They're getting greedy as hell. And because of our garage, y'all, that's inside our home.
I think what it is that mainly.
Oh, because the cars are outside?
I know, not the cars, but like we cover them. Yeah, we cover them. We're not allowed to technically.
Okay, so we basically have 3 cars outside. They have tarps on them because we don't want any type of like sun damage or anything like that on the cars.
Yes, we're gonna grind, so.
You know, and I guess it is bringing a lot of attention. I didn't think it was gonna bring attention like that, but like if the neighbors are coming to knock on the garage,
bright highlighter, green, black, blue. Like, have they seen them?
You know, but it kind of scared me a little bit because I never really thought that you needed permission from like the HOA to do some type of change inside your home. I'm sorry, but my garage is part of the inside of my home. I don't see why it's any of your business how the inside of my home looks.
You need permission everywhere.
No, mommy.
You need permission to finish your basement. You need permission for everything.
I understand the outside because you don't want houses to look raggedy or like paint a weird ass color like yellow or purple. I understand. But whatever goes inside my home that I'm paying a mortgage on, I feel like it's up to me, and I don't think they need to know anything unless big ass equipment is required. Then okay, I understand. Comment down below. Are we being a little over emotional or what the hell is going on?
It will take us a while. I mean, I was gonna take the tarp off after we're done. I don't want to just leave the tarp on because they will get mad. So I just wanted to do it for the grinding mainly, and then take them off.
Yeah, and keep in mind, you guys, that we are very considerate of our neighbors, and we do not start working till like 2 p.m. and we will stop before it gets even dark. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like it's not really that big of a deal for someone to come and find us. But I do appreciate the neighbors for coming and like, hey, heads up, just letting you guys know, because, you know, saying, oh, quién sabe, no es el que vaya a ser ese neighbor que anda ahí chismeando de que es lo que están haciendo. Tú nunca sabes, güey.
That is the vibe I got.
Yup. Porque vino, o sea, hey, just letting you know that they're finding people religiously. I'm like, órale, güey, you know what I'm saying? This is my fucking garage.
There's a lot of stuff going on this weekend. There's yard sales. People are gonna be going in and out. So like.
Oh, they probably don't want it to look weird.
They probably don't want, the neighborhood to.
Man, look, I love where we live. I think it's beautiful. I absolutely hate the HOA. I think they are basically scamming people here.
This shit is annoying. See the grooves?
Yeah.
That's gonna end up bad.
Oh my God, there's levels, like staircase.
Yeah, but it's butchering it.
All that money that we spent, and like apparently this tool is not gonna cut it. It's a cloud of smoke. I know that he's probably like really upset right now and probably irritated. This is his hair. This is all the dust in it. So are we going back to Home Depot?
I think we need to do some returning. All right, guys, so we think we kind of got the gist of it. I know my hair is crazy right now. We bought an adapter to get closer to the ground. I did damage the first half of it, this first little corner. I went too deep. I wasn't doing it right, so I was pushing too hard on the side. But now with this adapter, you can tell right here, it's a lot more flat, no?
Look at how pretty that looks. Look at that. Look at that. Compared to this, you guys see all of this right here? Yeah. Hold on. So, what day is it? Like the 4th day? What day is it? Is it? I don't even remember.
Oh, yeah, they're brand new on camera.
No, mi amor, pero no, I'm not going at you, porque I'm not going at you. I'm not trying to fight over this. Okay, the last thing I want to do is fight over what we're doing. Stop. Don't be mean to me. Oh my God. We were trying to figure out how exactly to turn this machine on because when we bought it or when we rented it, nobody showed us how to actually work it, so we didn't really think it was gonna be like a big deal or anything. And we can't turn it on, right? And it just started going out of nowhere, and like it spun everywhere. Oh my God, I think we might have figured it out, sis. I got so scared.
It is officially 10:34.
Look at my nails. Look at my toes.
I mean, this is kind of your choice. You know what I'm saying? Look at my nails. Look at what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about? Look at that. It's not too shabby. You know, look at me. I bet my toes don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm clean. What the fuck are those?
Doing a little project with your man for the week.
You missing a little thing. You probably ate that junk.
I think I did. I think I ate it.
Day 15! Give it up for day 15!
I have literally lost count of how many days we have been going at this damn garage. I don't even know how is it that I'm saying this, but anyways, there is another problem. What is going on, Babette? My Babette is so frustrated right now.
Well, basically, we put down patches, as you can see right here on the ground.
Yeah, so these we put on last night. You guys saw us. We were tired. We didn't go to sleep till like 12:30.
Well, we went to go sand them down. A regular sandpaper doesn't work, it's not strong enough. So we go and use this blade right here.
So we're using this right here, which we spent like more than $200 for. So it's basically scratching it all off and taking off basically what we put down. Dude, I feel like everything's going wrong.
Yeah, say let's not stress it and let's just keep going.
Dude, I almost forgot. So we went to Home Depot today, right? Because we had to return like the machine and we got some other stuff that we needed. And we were in the paint section and there was this one guy that kept fucking coughing. He was coughing or sneezing.
But it wasn't even like no.
No.
It was like.
But oh my God, he was so close to us. Like for example, me and Alex were right here, and he fucking cough, sneeze right there. But Alex, how many times did he do that? How many times, baby? How many times did he do that?
We were struggling looking for what we were looking for, so at least 6 times.
Dude, I kid you not. I kid you not.
He loved that aisle.
He loved us because at one point I turned to Alex and I'm like, baby, is he doing it on purpose? Like, what is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is he like specifically targeting us? I felt targeted.
We was targeted by his cough.
I felt targeted by his germs, and I just didn't like it because I felt like when we were not near him, everything was silent. Everything was cool. You never heard anybody sneezing in the distance. But this man saw us. He would wait till he was right upon us, and all of a sudden, this man would fucking release his germs.
So it made him think like, is this doing it on purpose?
For real.
Why come close to us and do it?
Why is he coming so close to us and do it? He didn't even did it in his elbow. He didn't did it in his shirt. He was just doing it out in the open so hard. Like, I'm just like, sir, like, my neck is wet. It is day 155. Trying to do this damn garage. Girl, sis, we are still alive. Send us your positivities, your good energies. My man is absolutely losing his mind, his cool, his temper, but he's still going strong.
That's all that matters.
So right now he got all of this taped up, y'all, because look at this. Do you see this? So ideally they were supposed to make it flushed to the wall, and I think they forgot, they didn't care enough, and they left it like that.
It definitely don't look great, so.
It does not. So at this point, being that it's just sticking out, we're like, well, we can't just leave it there because it looks like concrete. It looks bad. It's rough. So what we're gonna do is paint it.
Paint this booty hole color.
And it's raining outside.
You definitely don't want to get any water on this at all because the epoxy obviously will not stick to it.
We have to make sure that no water gets in or all of this will be for nothing. all the money that we've already put into this would be for nothing, sis. We literally just realized a huge mistake.
So we basically had a crack that ran around the whole garage. I got concrete filler and I used it as a caulk, put it in a caulk gun, and I went around the edges filling the crack in. Today I read, it's very, very tiny, and it says use latex paint only. We're using high enamel paint, as you can read on there.
This is not latex.
It could potentially come off in the corners. Who knows? I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, I don't know about these patches. This one, on the other hand, does not say to use latex only. It doesn't even tell you what you could use, but it does say paintable.
Cool.
Hopefully this one is good.
Yes, because that's the one that we used on the floor, sis. If it comes up, it's going to be patches missing of epoxy. We have our little painting setup ready. Ooh, it's so satisfying. We are getting it done, sis. It's taking an eternity, but we are on it. And now, because we can't leave these steps looking mighty raggedy while the garage is looking at its top best, we are going to paint it. Woo! Look at the stairs before. The stairs look so dirty, sis. And this is the color that we're gonna paint it.
Dang! Anyone know how many days it's been? I lost track. 43.
What?
Look, so I want to show you guys how it looks. You may not really be able to get the full experience, but it's kind of glassy. I don't know if you guys can see how shiny it is. Look, can you guys see it over there? The reflection, it's very glassy.
For a minute, we've been trying to divide this glitter into 3 to be 1, 2, 3 car garage.
Dude, so we came across this issue that has me so irritated. Do you see what color this is, right? It's gorgeous,
White.
First of all, how
It's
nice
like a white
is it?
glitter, aka pearl.
It kind of reminds me of glass. Anyways, though, we've noticed that this has other colors in
Yeah,
it.
that's so frustrating.
Dude, it has red, it has yellow, it has black in it. What the hell? We literally have been sitting here stuck trying to pick all of these little colors out. Look, there's one right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's the yellow that we're talking about. That's like neon. This is the red right here. And I feel like with the color that we have putting down on the ground, it's going to stand out.
Black.
Like, it looks so beautiful, sis. I'm telling you right now, I don't think that the camera is doing this justice. This is amazing. Oh, dude, what? Whoa.
Yesterday we didn't get nothing done except mixing up the sparkles, and
That's all we did yesterday,
that's
sis.
it. But today we're finally gonna put it down. Let's do this. Come on, baby. Come on, high five. Let's do this. Are you nervous?
I am. Okay, I am
better
nervous.
be.
After thinking about it, I really am. Guess it's gonna take forever. This thing, once you dump it out, you have 45 minutes to distribute it the way that you want it, because it will set, it will harden. And within those 45 minutes, sis, we have to do the sparkles as well. So believe it or not, it seems like a lot to do in that short amount of time. Will we be able to do it? Who knows? Let's see. I need you guys to comment
That's
down
not
below.
normal.
Is this normal? You see that mountain right there?
That's not normal.
Look at that. That's all muscle. Look at that. You feel it?
That is not normal. No, that's more than muscle. That's swollen.
Well, we ended up putting the flakes in here so it could be an even distribution. Does that make sense? Oh, sorry. That is, I had a whole pump.
You grew a whole arm. Let me see. No, it's not that bad, baby. It kind of blends in. I mean, it kind of looks a little heavy.
It's heavy as hell over here, sis. It's
But-
so much.
But overall, nah, I feel like, I could see black. As long as, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you zoom in, I better zoom in for them. So if you guys zoom in, you can, oh my God.
Wait, I think the only black that I'm seeing is our black
The sparkles?
Our black flakes. The one thing I noticed about putting a lot of flakes is it hides the imperfections
It
of the
does.
concrete. The concrete was so bad. And
Yes.
when we rolled out the black, you could see every little
Everything.
crevice, every little dip.
Everything.
It looked pretty bad. So now that we filled it up with flakes, literally you can't tell. Once we put the top coat, it's gonna be a nice top reflective coat on top. You know, if you want your garage done, hit us up. We'll
Don't
turn
hit
you
us up.
down.
Thank you.
We'll straight up turn you down because I kind of don't want to do this ever again.
Well, I don't know. Comment down below, you guys. What do you think? Because we're kind of debating. Should we put hardwood floors or should we put epoxy like this in our basement?
Yeah. Obviously, for our basement, like let's say the main area, we're not gonna put flakes for the main area. We're gonna make it nice and smooth. It's
a
gonna,
marble effect?
Yeah, like a marble effect, like some white with some gray little squeegees in there and stuff like that.
Comment down below, sis. Comment down below.
Comment
Let
down
me
below.
know.
If you're watching this and you want to do this to your garage,
You can do it.
I think you can do it.
To be very honest with you, if, like, you know what I'm saying, being raw, honest, real, if me and Alex could get it done,
Hey,
sis,
you know,
you should,
Hey,
without
baby, give me
flying
some credit.
colors.
Give me some credit. Baby, tienes mocos.
¿En dónde?
Pues en la nariz.
¿Y por qué estás enseñándoles?
If we want to do something, we could really do it. I'm not saying the average person can't do it because me and Haley are right there on average. We're average as it gets. I mean, look at her. That's pretty average. Not looks wise, but you know what I'm saying? Smarts wise. She's above average in looks. All right, so we took the tape off, and as you could tell, it went everywhere.
Oh, dude. Okay, first of all, it definitely reminds me of Venom, and it's cool if you want to tell people that you did it on purpose, but we are currently hating it because we wanted the clean look.
I don't need like a 100% clean look, but I definitely don't want it to kind of look like this. Like, let's say it feels more like this. I really wouldn't mind.
This right here was a huge fail. Look at this. This is gonna ruin the entire garage.
But yeah, I think my best bet is to sand it to like right there.
Comment down below, sis. Let us know what you think we should do.
All right, look.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Literally looks like someone drew rainbows.
What do you rate it, CJ? From a 1 to 10?
A 2.
Damn.
10.
Yeah, we're still gonna put a top clear coat on it. Bro, there was people that were passing by in a golf cart and they stopped and they looked. They were like, oh.
Yeah, they stopped right here. Comment down below, give it a rating. What do you think? Would you have done this? Is this too crazy? Is this too out of your comfort zone?
I kind of didn't want, you know, that normal gray look with the pebbles. Looks crazy when the door's closed.
It looks so bomb.
We woke up today and we checked the mail and we got a fine. But we basically got fined $250 for
Dude, what is
having the
up
cars with tarps in the driveway. Supposedly we had it for over a week, so you know, on top of that, we should have known to take it down because we did get a an email of what not to do, and that was on the list. They didn't warn us. They just gave us the fine and said $250 that we should know better, and that you know they want us to pay $250.
We don't know whether or not other people are getting fined for this, but I think we've already mentioned it in this video. People leave their trash cans out overnight. People leave their cars parked on the street overnight. That is also not allowed, and it's still happening. So if it's still happening, in my opinion, I feel like nobody has been paying their fee for that. Nobody has been getting feed for that. Why are we getting feed for almost everything? The trees are growing in the back, fee. You know, well, a warning, but still, the fee. The cars has the tarp on it, fee. I think that's kind of crazy, don't you think?
I think at this point we've been targeted, and now we're being checked up on often, or somebody around here is
Has been snitching.
Yeah.
Yes, because what happened right now is we were putting on the top coat. We were literally, today is the last day. We're done. It's done and over with. And a truck, okay, we'll get to that in a minute, right? Supposedly, we're done and over with. A truck was coming up here, and they had their window down. And the guy was literally looking over here talking, because there was someone in the passenger seat, right? And like, he was mean mugging. It was almost like he was upset. And I'm like, at what? Who are you? First of all, who are you? We don't even know you. And for him to be driving up the street slow as hell, making himself known, and like talking to someone and almost like mean mugging, pointing to our house. We're both there. We both saw him. You know what I'm saying? I kind
Wow.
of feel like that's really weird. What is up with these
Okay.
grown folk, man?
So, you know my neighbor. So, when me and Dad first moved in, they reported us to the county because they said that they saw rats from our
Rats?
house. Yeah.
How are they gonna see that?
Really, really big rats.
How do you see
Which,
that?
Really?
here's the thing. When me and Dad bought the house, we didn't move in until like a year later.
Mm-hmm.
So he reported us, and once he reported us, he kept reporting and reporting for every little thing. We got fined for having too many people live in the house.
So that's that one same neighbor that we were doing a YouTube video on top of the house, and he came out there and called Alex. What did he call you? An idiot?
You, because you were yelling.
Oh, me.
But I was the one talking back to him. Like, basically, he was like, stop yelling, like, damn idiots or something like that. And I'm like, what'd you say? And then he repeated it. And then I'm like, I got you on camera. And then he was like, you can stick that camera where the sun don't shine. And yeah, he kind of like, you know, cussed us out. I told my dad, and then he kind of went over there and cussed him out. And then he
Yeah.
was like, oh, like, I'm sorry. I was in a bad mood that day, whatever.
You know what he would do? Every Hispanic that he saw that moved in, he went and asked them if they had papers. Asked them if they had a right to be here in this country.
What?
Yeah. He harassed the fuck out of every Hispanic in our neighborhood and the one in the back. You know what he would do? He would ride down our neighborhood, down the street, and look in everyone's yards and driveways to make sure that they were complying with the city and county code.
Who has the time for this? I'm serious.
Yeah.
Who the hell has the time, has the energy
Yeah.
for this? It's almost like you're
Yes.
taking on a responsibility that don't even belong to you. Dude,
Yeah.
I feel like, honestly, truly, we have good neighbors. We have nice neighbors. We have neighbors that literally say hi to us every single time they see us. But then we have other people where, for example, when we lost Lulu's and we were going around looking for her, we went on the very edge of the backyard just to make sure that our cat wasn't hiding in a shrub, because she's a cat. She'll be scared. You know what I'm saying? And someone brought out their dog on us.
They basically sicked their
Someone
dog
brought-
on us.
And like we were out there just like Lulu's. And by that time we already had flyers on the poles, so people knew that a cat was missing.
Yeah.
You know, for a neighbor to go as far, a neighbor, you know, neighborly, to go as far as to get your dog out there to kind of like scare us off your property when we're doing nothing but looking for our lost cat. It just kind of seems how heartless and unfriendly people truly are.
Yeah, I mean, not only that, there was people that kind of just made faces at us when we passed out flyers. There were
Yeah.
some people who didn't even take the
Didn't
flyers.
want to take the flyer. It could be like the flyer had cooties.
Some people
Wow.
took our flyers down. That's kind of when we realized, you know, this neighborhood is not
Is-
full of nice people. Although we have certain neighbors that we really like.
Yeah, definitely have neighbors that we really. There's just those neighbors that are just so pesky, super pesky, and that's
Petty.
now that you told me that your neighbor would do that.
Yeah.
That's the vibe that this guy gave me. It's almost like he wanted you to see him. He wanted you to know that he is looking and he is upset with what he slowed down. On his way up, he slowed down. We looking at the car because we're like, what the hell?
Really?
Why is he slow? Is he gonna park? What's going on? You know, the man, his little
Wow.
thing is down and he's mean mugging us and talking up and pointing at the house, and we're just like,
Really?
what the hell?
The guy that was assigned to our what is it called?
Your case.
Our case. He actually harassed us
What do you mean your case? What case?
for
The
the
city?
county, for the county, yeah, the city. Yeah, he would come and check, and he even told my husband, he even told PFAS that he should go back to where he came from if he didn't like the rules.
I don't know what exactly is it. Like, is it because we're young? Is it because we don't say hi to everyone? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what is it for people to kind of like almost like I feel like we're kind of like a sore thumb in this neighborhood.
Yeah, we definitely stand
You're
out.
young.
We're young.
You're
a lot
Hispanic.
And a lot of people know we do YouTube. Like literally,
Yup.
it's because I think it started from like the kids asking, like,
The
oh,
kids.
like they seen us on YouTube. They're like,
Yeah.
oh hey, aren't you guys YouTubers? This and that. And then it kind of like spread like wildfire from there on, and then
Yeah.
like kind of everybody knows we're the YouTubers.
Dude, I don't know if it's something that we have or something that we maybe it's how we come off to people, but you realize that like it's happened to us a lot where we meet adults, and by adults I mean people that are older than us, who treat us really negatively, like treat
Yeah.
us like disrespectfully.
And the crazy thing is, it's always at first until
Always
they
at
really get to
first.
know us. So like for instance, when we first, you know, try to buy this house, we basically put a down payment for this house. Not a down payment, we put a deposit for this house. So then we were able to come look at the house, and the builder was gonna show us around, tell us what was gonna be built, where and stuff. So when we showed up with the camera,
Yeah.
and then he's like, whoa, like what are y'all doing with the camera? And then that's when Jordan went to explain, like, oh, this is how we actually bought the house.
How we
do
make
YouTube
money,
videos,
yeah.
and this is how we make,
Yeah.
you know, money. And he was kind of like bothered by it. He was like, oh, like, man, do not film me. Like, do not get me on
film me.
camera and this and that.
Yeah, and he was very dry with us. He was very short with us. That kind of gave me the idea almost as if he had the impression like we were just messing around. Like we were not going to buy this house and we were wasting his time.
Or basically we were just some snotty-nosed kids that, you know,
Yeah.
got the house easy or something like that. Over time, he ended up warming up to us, and he became a completely different person once he found out
180.
who we were, like how nice we were, and
Yeah.
how humble we were, how cool we were. He basically started like giving us ideas to do YouTube videos. He was like, hey guys, you know, you should do a YouTube video. You should bring a mattress and come sleep in here the first night. You know, like, hey, sleeping in my home for the first night.
He was even telling us about the first time that he bought his own home and how happy him and his wife were.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, they literally slept on the floor because it was their first house and they just couldn't wait. Yeah, like, you know, someone that opens up to you like that,
They really like you.
they like you.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, right?
Yeah. And then he would come to the house sometimes, like when we had problems, he would come over and be like, oh, I'll do this myself instead of calling people out. And like he literally painted and fixed something right here. So he's like, oh, how you guys liking the house, this and that. Like he really got to know us, and you know, he came to like us. So it just goes to show that you shouldn't really judge people.
I know, because that has happened to us at the gym. That's happened to us at Subway.
Yeah, remember the gym up the street? What happened?
Yes. Well, we went in there and we were looking for a free trial because I mean, obviously, there's a lot of gyms here. We want to know which one we want to go to, what has the equipment. You see what I'm saying? So we went in there and we're like, hey, do you guys have a free trial? And the lady, like, she was just so dry and honestly more aggressive than the guy that sold us the house.
For sure.
She was way more aggressive.
It's because she was in the middle of a workout, which I don't know what you're doing working out and working at the same time, but she was in the middle of a workout.
Wow.
Yeah, and she told us, she was like, no, we don't have a free trial, but like very like negatively, you know, and we're like, oh, okay, you know, like thank you for this and that, because you know how we like say thank you and like all of this. So eventually, like within seconds, this lady almost like flipped the switch and was like, oh, you know, but for you guys, I'm gonna give you guys like a 3-day this and that, just leave me your ID. And like she started asking us questions.
Up to us.
She started asking us questions too.
She became a very nice person as well, and she was really aggressive. She was mad that we ruined her workout, which, you know,
You're on the
it's not our
clock,
fault.
bitch.
And yeah, we were genuinely looking for a free trial to test it out. So she got really upset, and then over time she got to really talk to us, and she warmed up and became nice.
Yeah, she ended up talking to us about her workout. She's like, oh, what do you do? You look like you live, like this and that. Eventually she ended up being a really cool person, and we saw her there again and again.
She felt a little guilty for how aggressive she was.
Yeah, she gave us free drinks and everything.
Same thing with me, remember?
What?
When that one lady, I forgot where it was, and she was like really rude. And then she became really nice because she realized what she did.
Yeah.
Was it at a store?
Sprouts, maybe? I'm getting
No,
Sprouts
no.
vibes. No?
No, it wasn't Sprouts. It was somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
I forgot where.
When we was doing the garden, somebody was walking their dog and they was passing by, and Haley said hi.
Yeah, and he looked at me.
And he looked at her and completely ignored her.
Ignored me. that was like a slap in the face. I'm like, wow, I don't know if he thought I was a worker or what the fuck. Because I was like, you know, my hands and knees, I was full of dirt. I was working in my yard. So I don't know if he probably thought like, oh, this worker like saying hi to me or something. I don't know. But it felt
It's
really
like,
weird.
everybody is rude today. And when you go to restaurants and you say thank you, they don't say you're welcome, nothing.
Anymore. No,
It's like,
it's
okay, you dry
insane.
bitch.
Yeah, the guy that came to fix our roof, Jordan answered the door, and we were doing the floor, so we had on like super dirty clothes and knee pads and stuff like that. Jordan answered the door. He's like, "Oh, how are you?" And he was like, "Oh, hi," kind of like confused. And then I came to the door as the homeowner, and I'm like, "Oh, how's it going?" Completely ignored me, like he didn't even say hi. Jordan was like, "Come on in," and then like he followed us, and he went into the house, and he's like, "Dang, this is a big old house." Like,
Oh,
he's like, "Who does this belong to?" And then Jordan was like, "Oh,
What
it's my
the
brother.
F?
Yeah, it's my
yeah,
brother's
I heard
house."
that too. I heard that.
Yeah, he
I
was
heard
like,
the
"Oh, this is
combo.
my brother's house." And then he's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
And then he, kind of went about his work and stuff.
How
Yeah.
effing rude is that?
Yeah, like-
to
Yeah.
assume a young couple can't possibly own
Well,
a
he
house.
saw me and my brother, so he thought literally me and my brother was working
Working.
on the house, and he
Working.
kind of ignored me,
Mhm.
like, "Oh, whatever."
Yeah, like you're probably useless, pointless here. Like, let me get to the person. Yeah.
Now
That's
I
crazy.
get it.
That yeah, cause when we first got the house and people were coming over to like fix certain things, I got a lot of questions as to whose house it was, and I would always say like, oh, it's mine and my husband's and this and that, and like a lot of Hispanics would say like, you don't see Hispanics here. So I don't know if it's because we're young.
Because a lot of people can't afford houses until they're older.
Especially nowadays with this whole inflation and everything that's going on, it's getting harder and harder to buy houses.
Well, I do see more younger people buying houses today than back then.
Believe it or not, it is
Wow.
10 times harder, and the percentage of young people buying houses is the shortest it's ever been, ever. It's been proven that young people are struggling super hard to buy houses because the
Wow.
prices are
Wow.
outrageous. Like literally, the medium household income is only like
Yeah.
65,000, and that's between like 2 to 3 people working.
Wow.
And houses cost 400K. Like, that's ridiculous.
Do you know how much my house is worth now? When we bought it for like 22,000.
22,000, bitch.
22,000.
Bro,
22,000.
literally, my parents bought their house when the crash happened. Like, literally, they got so lucky that they bought the house when the crash happened.
Yep.
That's insane.
It was a flood house, and it only flooded just like
The bottom half,
Yeah, basically like
the
the
foundation
garage
and stuff.
and a little bit of the floor downstairs, but that was it.
22,000. That's a
22,000.
steal, sis. A
Yeah.
steal.
That's,
A steal.
bro, that's cars now. That's half
That's
of
how-
what cars cost
For
nowadays.
real.
My car costs more than a Mac,
And now her house is worth like what?
almost 300,000.
250 to 300,000. I think the biggest thing is because we definitely look young
And you're Hispanic.
and we
maybe.
don't fit in kind of around
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
Maybe. I don't want to be judgmental myself.
we don't
like,
wanna be
I like to
judgmental
keep
either,
an
but
open
damn.
mind.
I'm
but
just telling you what I think
Yeah.
from my experience of growing, and living with Dad. I'm telling you that's a part of it. It might not be a big part, but it's a part of it.
No, and hold on, sis. That's not even the whole story. So we're putting the top coat down on the epoxy, and come to find out, it's not enough.
Really?
It's so thin.
Too
It's
thin.
so thin that we had to call the guy on customer service. They're really good on that. And we talk to him, we give him the details and our concerns, and he's like, that's not enough. He
yeah.
said,
Basically, he's
What?
like, oh, that should be enough for the square footage. And then he's like, did you put flakes? Literally, their
epoxy.
their epoxy is, you can add flakes. Most of the people add flakes. So when you buy the stuff, they assume you put flakes. So
Uh-huh.
basically, he said, how much flakes? We're like, oh, heavy. He's like, that's why. He's like, you didn't get enough.
What?
And then he kind of like was like, oh, who
Who
sold it to you like that? Because they should have known. And we're like, oh, well, nobody really
No.
sold it to us. We bought it online. And then he's like, yeah, you're gonna have to order more.
How
And on
much
top
is
of that,
it?
on
Is
top
it
of
expensive?
ordering more, you have to sand down the top layer you just put, because it's gonna be too slick, and it's gonna need a grippy layer for you to put the next layer on.
The worst part about this whole
Wow.
project was the sanding.
And I'm like,
And now you
man,
gotta do it again.
I'm like, man, I don't want to hear that, bro. Like, what do you mean I gotta put down freaking a whole nother coat?
Wow.
Yeah. So
And
now, not
sand.
only are we getting a fine, we also didn't even do it right when we thought we was about to be finished.
Yeah, I mean, they gave us 1 gallon.
Dude,
1 gallon.
it was
Literally,
insane.
this is the amount they gave us, and like our roller ate almost all of it up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the epoxy itself was 3 gallons. The top coat is 1. That's 1/3.
No. 4.5 gallons was our epoxy.
No way.
4.5 gallons was our epoxy.
That didn't even make sense. It
Our-
don't make sense.
Our primer was 2 gallons.
wow.
No, 3 gallons.
Did something
Wow.
happen? Did something happen down there?
Why?
Because I keep seeing like fire trucks and all kinds of stuff coming up.
The garage is on fire.
Stop.
Did
Could
you
you
stop?
imagine?
Is it even safe to put all that stuff down there and
Ugh.
start the car?
Our top coat is not allowed in California.
Because of cancer risk.
Yeah.
I mean, because of the fumes, yeah.
And
That's
y'all are
insane.
out there doing it.
We have masks.
Yeah, we
on.
do have masks.
Are they safe?
What?
The masks. Are they like, are you sure that they're like good quality?
Unfortunately, I could not smell it through the mask. Haley said she could. Her
Oh
mask
my
was not as
God,
good quality, and I
Haley.
told Haley, I'm like, Haley, let me do it. Did you smell it?
I did smell it. Here and there, I got little whiffs. I
Do
could
you
smell
not
it.
know?
Yeah, they're
There's a
dangerous.
reason why they tell you. There's a reason why it's not allowed over there because it's such a high risk.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts then, baby? Are we gonna get a second coat? Are we gonna have to sand? What do you think is gonna happen?
At this point, I'm just gonna leave it.
You're gonna
I'm
leave
kind of
it?
done with it. I mean, I
Damn.
can order the low smell California
Approved.
approved. It is about $400 more than this one.
Okay.
But what is better, losing, your battle to cancer or spending a little extra money?
Damn, I feel like we might need to put another coat, because if not, wouldn't technically all of this have been for nothing? If it starts peeling off,
If
Can
if
it
you
peel
would have
off?
told me that is banned, I would have not let you buy that because that is fucking dangerous.
fucking us. People want an update. Are we selling the house or not? What is going on?
Yeah, I mean, being that the neighborhood is basically trash, HOA is trash.
Dude,
You can't do anything. Neighbors
Nothing.
are literally,
up your business.
yeah, they're up your business. I don't know. I love my house. I love the backyard. But like literally, it's kind of been a nightmare. But the prices of other houses, they just don't make sense.
They don't.
When I got this house for way cheap, like literally, me and Haley would be downgrading significantly
Ay.
and be paying way more for another house. It's not making sense to us right now. That would be a really dumb move.